Good morning. Good afternoon, my example. Um, I've been granted.
Sorry, I missed the first bit off, Colin. Start again, my friend. Start from the beginning.
Good afternoon. My name is Colin Mac from the Talk. Today we're going to be going through well, the concept of these batteries. Going to use a Jackery as the example. I've been granted a joke of the day to say on this live, so um, we're going to go. We're going to go with this one. What do you call a cow with two legs, Tony?
I don't know, Colin. What do you call a cow with two legs?
Lean beef. Because he actually he's laughed twice at that joke now.
Have they?
Yeah. Right. Anyway, I think we should get into this. So are we using the Jackery as an example then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. This Jackery, it's got 2 kWh storage. It's pretty good for the battery actually. Normally, I think they're all around 1.5 to 2 kWh. Is it this one now?
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, they're also it's quite simple to use. You've got your cigarette charger port. You've also got your computer system in here that controls everything. So you've got your battery percentage, the output wattage, and the input wattage. You've got 3. What are these would be called, like plugs, aren't they?
Well, standard UK plugs.
Yeah. So these ones can have up to 3,000 watts. That's the capacity of it. It's 3,000 watts for this one. Each, even though it's a 2 kWh. Even though it's a 2 kWh measurement, you can have 3,000 watts output on these. You've also got your USB-A and your USB-C ports as well. I think they're 100 watts each you can get out of them, so they're not too powerful. This also comes. Let me get this up. With a secondary battery. It's light, well, lighter. This is about 19 kilograms. It's the complete same, just without the screen and all of these, really. 3,000 watt output, 2 kilowatt hour storage. And like I said, very easy. Oh, where's the lead?
Yeah, I think it's in one of the boxes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You get this big chunky lead right here. It's got an A and a B on it. Obviously, A will go into the main one. Are we in that one now? Oh, okay, yeah. Right, this is the lead. This is B. It's engraved in. It'll be hard to see on camera. But B goes into slot B. And we'll flip that round. And then we've got this. It'll be this one here. We've got your A slot here. Look. Like that. So you can have 6 of these batteries added to it. You would well, if you buy another one, it will come with this lead. Then you just attach it, attach it, attach it. Do you want to show the solar panel as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pan it over to there.
So yeah, show solar panel as well.
All right, cool.
So it also, don't forget, it comes with an app as well, doesn't it? I mean, most
yes, I haven't got the app on my phone, but
yes,
there is an
you can
app.
actually monitor it as well.
And you can also turn off stuff like the plugs on and off again as well.
Yeah.
Is it still on that one there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah. So we've also got these 2 here, which means you can plug up to 2 solar panels each. Each solar panel is 200 watts. I think I've worked out it's about 10 hours if you want to charge it off of 1 solar panel. Obviously half if you want to charge it off 2.
Right.
Have you got that?
Yeah, we've got that framed up. Yeah, go for it. Pick the ring up. Boom.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not on yours. No.
Oh, well, let's do what sound. How much did they hear of me explaining that?
Not a lot. Just start from the beginning again, just to be fair.
Alright. So, percentage 67%. Sorry, 76%. Sorry. God, I'm looking upside down. So the input we've got 0 right now because our solar panel is at the window with no sun. So it's not going to get anything. And we've got our output. We have nothing plugged into it right now. If we plugged in the freezer or the fridge, once it finally gets up to like coldness where it's peaking the amount of electricity it can take, you'll be looking around 2,500 to 3,000. And that will impact this quite a lot, bearing in mind, like I said, the captivity an hour is only 2,000, right? So, yeah, so that means you can expect it to last about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
If you have something that's exactly 2,000, then you know it's going to last exactly an hour. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But just remember, there's a very common misconception between batteries and spare batteries, where people think that just because there's an additional battery, that means you can have more power. That's not the case at all. That is just to assist the battery life of this, not power upgrade it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's never going to upgrade the power. Power is capped for a reason.
Yeah.
You can always uncap power and make it even more powerful. That's not the case. It's about just the fact that you don't need any more power.
Yeah.
Otherwise, to be fair, they might be looking a bit bad if they were releasing 5,000 watts at max.
They're getting more time, basically.
Exactly.
It doesn't by putting the reserve batteries in with the main power station. It's not.
Gives you more life.
It gives you more life.
Gives you more life.
Kilowatt.
And then in terms of the weight, now this one's quite big actually for a battery, isn't it? This one is quite big. This one's 27.5 kg.
Yeah.
Luckily, you know,
They pull that up.
comes one of these.
We just literally get my thing and move it up.
It's even got wheels you can slide it across with. Let me just quickly. Also got this as well, some wheels. You can like drag it along, and it's quite nice.
Get down. See the wheels. Yeah, just about get that. I'll pull out, zoom out. Yeah.
There you go. So you got your wheels. Or kg. This one hasn't got any wheels though,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, the audio we keep losing the audio, but it's alright, I'm just sorting it out. I'm just swapping between.
I mean, to be fair, we are kind of
Yeah.
down anyway, but.
Cool.
So I've pretty much gone through everything, explained that this doesn't assist the power of it.
So who would you say would benefit from this? From having this
For
sort
the
of
benefit
unit?
of these, now you could go camping. I said fishermen, but apparently maybe not. It really does depend on what type of fisherman you are. Say if you're going out on a boat, you might
Yeah.
want to. Maybe if you're going drunk fishing on a boat, you might want to do that.
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe.
My mate does that.
Is that
My mate
it's
goes
quite-
out with his friends and they
I'm
have a
pretty
few,
sure it's
few
quite a
cans of
common
beer
thing.
and yeah.
They get a little boat, they go out, they get drunk, they do some fishing, put some music on, stuff like that. You know, I think it's quite a common thing.
Yeah.
You could have it at a you could have it at let's think, camping. You have it at a lodge. You could have it as a backup reserve for your house. That's quite common. You can have businesses need backup as well. Obviously, it's quite crucial for business to have some as well.
Yeah.
And it's really just like a backup, or if you want to go off grid, or you want to do something like go to a concert and you need a massive battery. And I'm not saying go to a Reading Fest with a Jackery. That's not a good idea. But maybe more the musicians than that.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind in the middle of a field there are no power plugs, if you know what I mean. So it's really just come and go with who needs it, because you can also get it in a caravan as well.
Yeah.
It's just,
I mean, the film industry is quite cool.
Yeah.
With it. Like,
it's
it'd be
just
really
if
helpful
you
filming.
need a battery.
Audio wise as well for me, if I was out doing live sound or recording on location of artists, it would be amazing.
Maybe me and you should go out with the Jackery and recording stuff, and we should
do
find
that.
it off that.
That's a great idea.
That'd actually be a genuinely great idea.
Yeah.
We can go out into the field over there. We can do one of our live streams randomly in a field somewhere.
Yeah, I think we should. We set a band up, but we'll put a small band and broadcast
I
live.
can't do music, so it wouldn't be me. But you know,
We could set them up in the middle of the field in a little gazebo and just literally run off our jackery, everything. The small band and the audio gear.
get a crowd going.
That'd be brilliant.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
But
Great.
yeah, so I think that's probably all you need to know about the concept of these batteries. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's not just a jackery like this. This is probably one of the bigger products, but they're all pretty much the same. They're all lowest. Well, do you want to pass me that so I can show that one? That's, no, the battery behind you.
Battery.
That's like another example of the of these batteries here.
Yeah, it's on your shop.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this battery here, what is this? Egratech. This one's a very small concept, but this also comes with a solar panel. Most of these companies do solar panels to adjust to these as well, purely
So what
because...
could you run off that? I mean.
So you could run off, this is a European plug unfortunately,
Yeah.
but you have to have a converter.
Yeah.
So you can't run, so you can only run one of these off unless you get an extender, but you can pretty much run the same. Like you have two USB slots, two USB slots, and you have the DC outputs, which once again, DC outputs is for the solar panels.
Yeah.
The solar panel I have seen it is very much smaller. I could have a look for you just to find out how much kilowatt hours this holds. The model Bloom 300 watt. Yeah, so there you go. So this is a 300 watt one. So not powerful, but this is definitely what's it called? Portable.
Yeah.
100% portable.
I really want one of those.
So,
Something that
yeah.
size.
So that means this is a 300 watt, so that means that's a 3... It's something. It is something. 3 kilowatt hours.
Yeah.
That's not that good.
Well, I mean, I just want something for running my phone off, and we put your name back up, Connor, so they know who you are. What I would say is, if anybody's got any questions and they're watching this or watching it in the future, put the questions up on YouTube, and we'll hopefully pick them up and be able to answer them. We're going to do quite a massive range of different style batteries, from very small like the one you've got in your hand, the Egratech, to bigger batteries and bigger supply units.
This does really show you the difference between the batteries that we have now though. The one is a 0.3 kilowatt hour battery storage, and that's a 2 kilowatt hour battery storage.
Yeah.
You look at the size of them,
Yeah.
you know, there's a big difference between these two batteries. It really does just depend, you know, like you're not just limited to big batteries you have to carry around. If you don't need 2 kilowatt hours and you only need 0.3, you've got one of these. It's very much...
It'd be great for just charging up my phone and my tablet, and
Exactly.
maybe using my laptop off it for a little bit.
So maybe the fishing on the boat. You know, say if you want a little radio that needs to be plugged in, and you've got like a laptop, you might want to play out the speakers, or anything.
A little handheld camera
This
to
would be
take things
perfect.
with your fish. And
Exactly. This is the perfect thing.
I
That's
know.
what you need. This small little thing. And to be fair, if you get a solar panel as well, the solar panels, how big was it? Like, this
yeah,
big?
it's a bit big. It's I mean, it folds
Solar
up
panel's
into
very
about the
small.
size of a briefcase.
Yeah, so solar panel's very small for this.
Yeah.
So you could just, you know, tuck it away, or you can get it out in the boat very easily. If your boat's not like a banana, you can get it out very easily. And should be all good.
Great.
But yeah,
No comments, unfortunately, Connor. No comments.
I wasn't expecting that.
All right. Yeah, let's call it.
Alright.
Let's do it. Cool. Thanks, Connor.